Nintendo is very protective of their IPs, and only as of lately have they been open at trying new stuff. One of those new discoveries was the world of mobile gaming. Like it or not, mobile gaming is actually a huge thing, and if you want to make money as a game developer, you might as well make a mobile game and hope for the best. Remember Flappy Bird? Yeah, that little annoying game was making $50,000 a day at one point. So obviously Nintendo wants a share of the mobile money, so they made a Mario game for mobile platforms. The game is called Super Mario Run. Sadly, as much as we might like this little game, it was actually doomed from the start and was deemed a failure by Nintendo itself. But why though? Well, this is what we're gonna figure out today. On September 7th of 2016 in San Francisco, Apple was holding an iPhone event where everybody was expecting news on the brand new iPhone 7, everything it would be, all the new gadgets it would feature, and so on. But I'm sure nobody was actually expecting Shigeru Miyamoto, the creator of Mario and Zelda, to make a surprise appearance on the stage. Yeah, that was insane. And it was then announced that the first true mobile Mario game would be titled Super Mario Run and would release as a timed exclusive on the iOS platforms like iPhones and iPads. It was built specifically for the iPhone 7. But what type of game is Super Mario Run, you might ask yourself? Well, Super Mario Run uses the same art style as the new Super Mario Bros. Series. You'll recognize the same environments, the grass areas, the underground caves, the desert areas, and even the castle stages. This is not a bad thing, and I would never blame this for the game's commercial failure. But let's be real though, the new Super Mario Bros. Games are pretty generic. I mean, right now on screen you have footage of new Super Mario Bros. Wii and new Super Mario Bros. U, but which one is Wii and which one is U? Can you even tell them apart? They're literally the same game, but one's in HD. Super Mario Run is a runner game in which you make Mario jump by tapping the screen. Enemies can't really hurt you, as Mario does a little hop on them if you fail to tap. Falling in pits will make Mario go in a bubble, which you must pop to resume playing. To be fair, it's a very simple game, but it's meant to be played on the go, so that's what you want from that type of game. Like if you have 5 minutes to spare, well, you just play that game and then that's it. Even in its simplicity, the game offers 10 playable characters, each with different abilities, a thing that isn't even present in the new Super Mario Bros. Game for console, so hey, that's pretty neat. Plus, in between stages, you have a little management game where you can customize your Mushroom Kingdom by adding houses, trees, statues, and other stuff. Most of the items you put in your kingdom are purely cosmetic, and they're meant to make the world prettier. But some other items allow you to gain additional coins, play bonus stage, and actually add more fun. Now, I'm making it sound like Mario Run is actually pretty fun, so why didn't Nintendo call it a failure? Well, there's one little question that people got confused about when it was released. You see, when you buy a game for your Nintendo Switch or your Nintendo 3DS, you expect to pay for it. There's a price tag and you're gonna fork over some hard-earned cash to get the game. For mobile games, it's a different story. Most of the popular games on mobile platforms are free to play. You see the game, you download the game, and you're set. Usually, these games have ads that appear during gameplay, which is how they make money. Well, Super Mario Run is a whole different story. The game is actually free to download. No, you don't pay $1 to get the game. However, you will only be able to play the first world. After that, the game will ask you for $10 if you want to take on World 2 through 6. And it seems that most people were not really aware of that when they first downloaded the game, because I see a lot of rage in the app review section. I mean, look at that. People are kinda mad that they have to pay to play. The game is very short too. I mean, you're gonna be able to finish it in about an hour, which is quite a disappointment when you think about it. there is no real replayability to the game. I mean, it's a runner. You play those types of games on the toilet. You play them for a short amount of time and you never come back to them again. And Super Mario Run is no exception. Even with the new additions made with the various updates, you end up playing the same levels over and over again, and even though you can play the game with many characters, the core experience still remains the same. That is, if you have internet. One of the best things about mobile games is the ability to play them anywhere, anytime. I mean, you grab your phone, you grab your tablet, you tap this icon, and you play the game. Or, do you? What? Yep, Super Mario Run requires you to always be online to play the game. Why? Just why? I mean, games like Pokemon Go require you to always be online because they actually have to get informations from the internet, you know, to display Pokemon and Pokestops, for example. But who in their right mind thought it was a good idea to apply this requirement to a single-player runner game like Super Mario Run? According to Shigeru Miyamoto, the game requires you to always be online for security purposes, or to say the P word, to prevent piracy. Yep, the reason you cannot play Super Mario Run out of your house is actually to prevent pirates from illegally downloading the game. Look, I get it, of course they want to make money, they don't want pirates to hack the game, I get that, but I mean, they literally ruined the whole experience for those without a good data plan on their phone, or those with an iPad wanting to play somewhere else than their house, or a Starbucks, I don't know. For people wanting to play this on the subway, good luck with that. Usually there's no signal underground. So it's supposed to be a single player game that you can play anywhere, but it ends up being a pain in the butt to play it anywhere other than your house. And if you're in your house, well, why don't you just play New Super Mario Bros. U? Lastly, one of the reasons why Super Mario Run failed is because of all the other games that are available on mobile platforms. I know Super Mario Run was released 2 years ago, but I mean, you can literally play Fortnite and PUBG on an iPhone for free today. Like, freaking Fortnite on an iPhone or iPad. So who in their right mind would pay $10 for a runner version of New Super Mario Bros. When you can play full 3D games with 99 other players on the same server at the same time? And even 2 years ago, there were already way better games for mobile platforms that were actually free. So you don't get a good deal by buying Super Mario Run. So, you know, I might sound harsh and might even sound like I think Super Mario Run wasn't a good game, but that's not really what I'm trying to say here. The game truly had potential, but it's not worth $10. It received many features and updates, adding more modes, and it's really fun to play, but let's be real, the only way to actually fix Super Mario Run is to make the game free. The game could feature advertisement in between levels, or, you know, maybe you could even have a lot of levels already unlocked from the start, and you could pay $2 or $3 to unlock additional bonus levels. I mean, the $10 price tag is truly what drove customers away from the game. Heck, even I didn't buy the game before needing to do it to make this video, because I thought it wasn't worth the money. To be fair, I'm truly enjoying the game, but I wouldn't have minded seeing ads in between levels instead of having to pay for the game, and the fact that about only 5% of all people that downloaded the game actually paid for the full version proves my point. In the end, it was actually a pretty solid attempt at Nintendo getting into the mobile market. Super Mario Run was a fun game, but it was handicapped by the many design flaws that I mentioned earlier. And hopefully, this was an experiment and Nintendo will learn from it, and they will make all future mobile games way better, especially with Mario Kart Tour coming out next year. I mean, I have so much hype for this mobile game, and we haven't heard anything about it, so come on Nintendo, don't mess it up. thanks a lot for watching this video, guys. I hope it was interesting to you. Be sure to leave a like if you want me to make more episodes of this new series, and be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell to be sure never to miss a new video on this channel. Tap the cards on screen right now if you want to learn why the Wii U failed. Yeah, I studied and now I have all the answers. Just tap the card. Anyways, I'll see you guys soon.